Hey everyone, this is Kevin Crouch with Ellis County Weather bringing you the latest edition of the Weekend Outlook. And unfortunately, this outlook doesn't have a whole lot of relief in terms of heat and humidity. I know that it's just miserable out there and that we've already heard from ERCOT in the middle of June that they're calling for power conservation. And I know that it's hard to hear that from them when we're all so suspicious about their actions during the past winter storm. But one thing I will tell you is that we definitely need to stay as cool and hydrated as possible right now, because it is a dangerous situation outdoors if you're out there too long. Make sure that you're finding shade, staying hydrated. If you can, limit your outdoor activities during the heat of the day. Try to stay cool as much as possible. The other thing is we do have our first Gulf system, as you can see behind me, and that storm will likely become Tropical Storm Claudette by the end of the day on Saturday, moving into Louisiana, and it doesn't look like it's going to have much effect, if any at all, on North Texas. So I think we're going to miss out on that storm. I do also want to let you know that this is, of course, sponsored by the Arcade, located in the Rogers Hotel, the basement of the Rogers Hotel here in Waxahachie. They're in downtown, and downtown has had some really interesting places come in, really good restaurants and neat things to see, and so there's plenty of places to get some good food. You know, they're right down from the College Street Pub, which is a personal favorite of mine. So go grab some lunch or some dinner at the pub, head over to the Arcade for a good time. They have summer hours, and I've mentioned these a couple of times, but I want to reiterate it one more time for you. Their summer hours are Tuesday through Thursday, noon to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, noon to 11 p.m. They're open quite a bit later, and then Sunday from noon until 9 p.m. So they are open in the evenings, throughout the afternoon and the evenings, through the hot part of the day. Go in and play some games. And of course, the last thing I'll mention on them, it is free to play. So you pay once when you go in and you're set to play any of the games that are there. Great place to beat the heat, stay cool, and still have some fun safely out of all that heat. So let's get into the forecast. And again, there's not a whole lot of help I can give you here. Friday night's going to be clear with lows around 70 degrees. We may have some upper 60s in some areas, so it may get kind of cool. But unfortunately, Saturday it's sunny with highs right there in the mid-90s. It's just going to be hot and humid and miserable. Saturday night's mostly clear with lows in the low 70s. Then Sunday, sunny again with highs again in the mid-90s. And Sunday night, mostly clear with lows in the upper 70s. So the hot conditions continue. It's just going to be more of the same. But the good news is there is a cold front on the way for early next week, and we might actually see some reduction in the heat, reduction in the humidity. That's the part I'm really excited about. We may see some mid to upper 80s next week, real chilly conditions here in North Texas, and we might see some more rain as well. So stay tuned for more information on next week's forecast. We might get a little bit of a cool down coming into North Texas.